pretty late in the game anyway. Decorations. Let's see. Ah. Ooh. Knockbacks. Unlock some of these. Okay, so I need a regular almond shell from high one. Yeah, same. I kind of wish that they would make some kind of like revamp of the games or similar, like release them with current day graphics, ish. Okay, can't get that one because I need to fight a high rank Almudron. We'll do that after this one, I guess.
Let's go.
I'll give it everything I really gets my blood pumping. All right, Minotaur. Our role today is to offer support, okay?
That smoke looks so bad from a distance.
I'll put my heart and soul into helping our group succeed.
Looks kind of similar. I guess the water isn't moving exactly, but looks similar to moving water. Yeah, ish. I can't remember. Generations didn't have all the previous stages of Monster Hunters and such, right?
Okay.
I mean, maybe Generations Ultimate updated some things. Bug. Okay, Rathalos.
Keep it away.
Maybe I should have brought the Trigger Happy Girl since she can shoot things. Then again, I bring these for the hunting horns. Kind of funny though. From the Generations, like, titular monsters, they brought back all of them except for the mammoth. Because Mizutsuno now has been in, well, this game. Astalos is back in this game. And Glavenus has been in 2 games, I think? No, just 1.
There it is.
It's here. Found it.
Huh. He made the Remora fall down. Oopa. That wasn't right. Oh no, I've been poisoned.
Heal up when you
And 1 and 2. I mean, I guess the followers slash NPCs are supposed to be stand-ins for other players. So I guess they have a decent AI. Ooh, I forgot to equip my cat with the part breaker that we unlocked. Dang it. Ooh, dead Remobra. No. Heh. Give it.
my trusty buddy. I won't go easy on you.
Nice. Mighty Remobra head. Just chop it off and put it in my pocket.
It's all over for you.
I guess world bringing to the table the Udugaron and the fluffy flying sleepy bat. I don't think I can remember anything else that they introduced. Like small monsters. Egg.
Don't let it escape!
Okay. Into the caves we go. Oh yeah. I keep forgetting Nergigante wasn't an elder dragon. It just ate them.
Watch out! It's after you!
I think I can make a video compilation of where all of the
Show no mercy!
where all of the swords are, but I guess.
It's all over for you!
Oh, it is another dragon. Then it's not a normal monster, is it? I guess that was a definition I made in my head that I didn't inform other people about. Cough.
Thanks, buddy.
Ah, yeah. 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 That's true.
This is the end!
But we were pondering, I think, like end bosses. Kinda like Xeno'jiiva, Dalamadur, Darren Moran. There aren't a lot of what to call those rampage monsters. Because like you don't shoot cannons at Xeno'jiiva, but it's gigantic. Yeah. You don't actually, Dalamadur is gigantic, but you don't shoot any cannons at it either. Oop. Explosion time. Heck. Heck. Ouch. Many ouches were had.
Very hope.
Aw. I like the giant monsters. I wonder if I would like playing whatever that thing is, when you're fighting titans in some game, whatever it's called. But that's why you gotta be on top of them. They're big enough to stand on, so gotta stand on them. Oh yeah, that's the name, yes, yes. I never actually played that game. I've heard there's something about a horse. I don't play a lot of games, actually. I play some game series, but outside of those, not many. Like Monster Hunter series, Pokemon, Digimon. Haven't for a while, but I used to play the Koei Warrior series, like Dynasty, Samurai, and Orochi.
It's after you!
But then they got like released to consoles I didn't have and couldn't afford, so... yeah, pretty much. I was looking forward to Heroes of Hammerwatch 2, or if it was just Hammerwatch 2. It released recently. Because I really liked the Heroes of Hammerwatch game, and I was quite fond of the Hammerwatch game, the original one. But apparently it was an entirely different team that made the game, and it's nothing like its predecessors. Apparently it also really sucks in terms of what's it called, environmental storytelling. Like, there's nothing to indicate you can break this wall. You just have to, like, pixel hunt for it and expect that, oh, I can do something with here. And there's like no shortcut to get back to the beginning of the dungeons, so you have to like trek through the entire dungeon to get back to the start. The towns or the villages has a clock, and stores etc. are only open during certain hours, so if you come there at the wrong hour you just have to wait until they open and like have nothing to do. You can't farm the bosses because they don't respawn. It's like one boss and you're done and it's gone. And Hammerwatch and Heroes of Hammerwatch was like roguelike dungeon crawler. Oh yeah, Hammerwatch 2 also, you keep all of your items permanently. So it's like, it's Hammerwatch in name only. It's like if you hadn't played any of the previous games and weren't expecting anything similar to them, I guess it might be a good game, but if you have, heal up, heal down. Are there any other game series I've been playing? I guess I've played a couple of the Smash Brothers ones. Up. Up. See. Ah, no. How about you die? I have such a hard time telling if the Rathalos is larger than normal or not. Ah, sucker! Yeah. Because like a lot, I mean, if you have played previous Pokemon games, it sucks balls. I think they reused a lot of the animations from Sun and Moon in it.
Nice. Need a cure.
You need to recover. Do you need to heal up?
But yeah, no, I also could not understand why anyone would like Sword and Shield. Then again, it was like my, was it the 7th Pokemon game? Bleh. I'm kind of a little bit sad that there weren't a lot of Pokemon in Sword and Shield roster that I actually liked. But I'm a little bit sad that they didn't bring back the fire bug, the millipede.
Thank you.
You should take care of that.
That one was kind of cool.
Good Gotcha.
I needed that.
Taste my wrath.
Hehe, sucker.
If you want to ride it, you can ride it now.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Ride it to where?
Do you
Upsy daisy. Where are we going? I'm sure. Oopsie.
Didn't even stand a chance.
um,
Ride it. Now's your chance.
I did kinda like Sobble because of what it evolved into was so lame. Also, I named him Crybaby. And it kind of worked with what it turned into. Didn't like the monkey and didn't like the rabbit though, because the rabbit was...
I've never seen a more skilled rider.
Was it just fire or was it another firefighting?
Taste my wrath. Show no mercy.
I'm kinda looking forward to the next DLC though. Because from what I gather you can capture all of the previous starters in an area or something. And I really want to get the new superior. Sneak.
It's all over for you.
Prepare yourself.
Cotton ball. Cotton ball. Let's see. There's a cotton ball that kinda looks a little bit like a sheep. It's not Wooloo. Oh yeah, Whimsicott. I recognize the name, but I can't quite picture it. It will come back to me. It will come back to me. Okay, yeah, Whimsicott is the one that kinda looks like a sheep. I was a little sad that they added another... They added Snom. And they added the... what's it called? Toxipec?
You need to recover.
It's like a little sea urchin.
Run the trap.
Rather than the new sea urchin, I would have wanted Pyukumuku back. I don't have a fondness of the Pokemon sounds, with how weird and like needy all the time they sound. They don't sound like monsters like these do. I don't know if I mix up Toxapex or something else. It's the one that looks like a little dark sea urchin. So it's like that one, and it's Snom, and it's Pyukumuku that looks almost the same. I really like Pyukumuku though, due to it, like it barfs out its guts each time it does an attack. Hilarious. And very cute noise. But that one is from Sun and Moon. Yeah. Is it basil? But Sun and Moon. I remember they added a crow. The crow was pretty neat, Corviknight. Let's see, Corviknight and Scolipede. No wait, Scolipede is another one. Scorchipede. Heck.
You should take care of that. This is tricky. Do you need some help? Do you need to heal up?
I was going to say that I really liked Serena, But then I remember that that one is also from Sun and Moon. I guess it's the Sword and Shield. They had like a little bug, I think, that turned into like a UFO head. I guess that one's kind of pretty cool for being a bug. Wimpod is also Sun and Moon, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's Sun and Moon, the Wimpod one. So I guess I can't credit that one there either. Oh, I did like the Sun and Moon Ponyta and Rapidash. Which makes me sad, because I can't get them in the other games. Oh yes, and what's it called? Obstagoon. Really like that one. Black and white. Pink eyes. Very nice. Very cool.
You're gonna be fine. We needed that.
Thank you.
I guess with these two ladies, I don't really need a healing cat. No, this one.
Too blunt.
I feel like the Alcremi, I think it was called. Scarlet Violet, let's see. Trying to remember anything that isn't like mythological. For like one in not many times, I did like several of the starters. Okay. I mostly go by looks when it comes to Pokemon. Like, correction, I mostly go by looks when it comes to everything. Which can include, this looks dumb and stupid and I love it. Kinda like Dunsparce. It finally gets an evolution after 7 generations, and that is what it turns into. That's like, that's a very beautiful joke.
I won't go easy on you. Looks irritated.
I guess I kinda like Smoliv. Because it's little and dumb and cute. Ah. Are there any other, let's see now, not starters, not legendaries that I really like, Scarlet and Violet. I guess I kinda count the, what they called? The Pokemon in Area Zero, I kinda count them as legendary-ish as well. I guess I do like the Fido, because that one's also adorable but so dumb. Yeah. Let's see, the pigs were introduced. There was the spider introduced. Ooh. The most so cool but so incredibly dumb Pokemon, I think, from Scarlet Violet. What's Gimmighoul's evolution now again? It's like the most lamest, coolest Pokemon I've experienced thus far. Yeah, Golden Go. It rides around on a like a snowboard. Aw.
Show no mercy!
Yeah. That's like, that feels so 90s. Like, this was cool in the 90s. It's just so incredibly lame. I fucking love it. Like, it's the coolest lame dude ever. Let's see. No, Phalanx was from Sword and Shield, I think.
Watch out!
It's going to attack! I'm glad I have you by my side.
Ooh, I like the, what's it called? Bramblin?
I won't go easy on you.
The, what's it called? What's it called? The desert bush thing. That's a ghost and grass.
Remember to carve it later.
Yeah, I love that one. That one's really cool.
It's on its last
Like,
leg.
unironically. Tumbleweed. There were like so many I recognize from previous that I have a hard time remembering what's new. Let's see, there's the little clay thing with the iron hammer. Don't love that one. There's the worm, don't love that one. Ooh, I do like the Lady Gaga ostrich. That one's pretty cool. Eck! What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? Oh yeah, the palafin, the one that is just a dolphin with a ring on the tail. Can't say I feel much about that one. I think only after you have played somewhere with your friends or something.
Face my wrath!
I guess the not really variations of Pokemon.
Super irritating.
I do like the mushroom tentacool. That one's dumb, but kinda cool. But so dumb. With his tippy tappy feet.
Go and go!
Don't waste this opportunity. I shall do the moon rip round.
Like, I guess I kind of appreciate the Scarlet Violet going more for these are so stupid and so lame that they're extremely lovable and cool, rather than like trying too hard with something that's supposed to be taken seriously and failing at it.
From the hero of Kimura. You did great.
Sorry,
You were great too, Minato. How about we celebrate with some dongo?
Like, back from the earliest
I've already made the
generations,
arrangements. Message should
Tentacruel
be
was
delivered by now.
something I really liked,
Let's make our way back.
like in hindsight. The first things I really liked was like Dragonair, Ninetales, Arcanine. Big favorites back in the day. Charizard, Cursed Dragon. See, don't see the tails, I probably picked that one already. Trying to remember, let's see, more new stuff. I guess the sushi was new. And the whale that, like, ate it. But don't feel very strong about it.
You can add this to your growing list of accomplishments.
I don't feel much about Clodsire, or like the quote-unquote regional variations. But Smoliv for sure. Smoliv's cute. And I did like the little spider that shows up in like the first area. I did like that one. Because it was like small and cute. And then it evolved. And I did not like it at all anymore.
Hey there. All right. Good luck.
Happens to a lot of Pokemon. I bet a Clodsire would make like a great plushie. Like almost body size. You just lay and sleep on top of it. Yeah, the spider's evolution.
Why, hello.
And I didn't really at any point like the crickets.
Can be found here.
Oh my god, this is gonna hurt. I didn't like the cricket at all, really.
My tranquil day is
Especially not its evolution. Like when it's small, it's at least small enough to be cute. But when it's evolved, it's like, it's just a Swiss Army knife. A ninja Swiss Army knife. Not loving that. Thinking about something from Sword and Shield again, I kinda like the fox. But again, that's Sword and Shield, that's not Scarlet Violet. Let's see... No, not Black Taurus. Definitely the Lady Gaga one though, and the Bram. Really struggling to remember what the new ones were. Toes. Ah, food. Might go with that and a fire resistance.
Time to go. I'm ready.
I'll give it everything I've got. All right, Minato. Our role today is to offer support, okay?
Okay, I'll put my heart and soul into helping our group succeed. Well then,
I think I kinda like Tad Bulb, but then it evolves.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the idea. Because it's always fun with combinations that hasn't been done before. But it looks so ugly. Like the small one is kinda cute. It's like a little green duck with an eggshell on its head. And then it evolves. And it's just like 2 bell peppers on a little chunk body. Not feeling that. But like Smoliv evolving into Arboliva and that stuff, that's pretty neat.
Finished.
Can't do better than
I mean, can't hate Lechonk. Like the name itself, it's so dumb. Oink oink. Can't hate little round piggies.
Here.
Let's see, and they introduced the seagulls. So it's like an electric flying seagull. Can't say... no, don't really love that one either. Was there any Garganackle. Ooh, I do like Garganackle. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. Because it's so dumb. I thought it was like a sugar cube or something. Yeah, the Minecraft ducks. Was mine surprised to learn that, oh, it's apparently salt. Yeah, it is, it is. I thought it was like some kind of based on the colors and stuff. Yeah, some kind of little house, a little clay house or something, but it wasn't. But yeah, Garganackle, pretty cool. Oh yeah, Revavroom. The engine. That one's incredibly dumb, but I love it.
Watch out!
2002.
You're the target!
Do you need to heal up?
Let's see, Revavroom was new, and that was kind of funny. Saying the name is pretty funny. Annihilate. I mean, it's an evolution, so I guess. I don't love it, but it's dumb, so I kind of like it anyway. It's like, this monkey got so fucking mad, it died. And is still mad. Ooh, Grievard. The graveyard dog. The spooky dog. That one's also pretty neat. Yeah, what's that? Chemistry? Periodic table? I never had that in school. I was a troubled child. I ended up in special kids classes. So I didn't get that education that pretty much every other kid had. Big sad. I think mostly they moved it because I was skipping school so much because I felt so bad because I was bullied all the time. And in the special kids school they didn't really have advanced education of any kind.
That'll fix her.
It was a different time. I didn't really get into much trouble. I just wasn't there. Or I guess trouble if we count getting into fights with other students but the teachers didn't care. If that counts as trouble, then yeah. God damn it, slide. There we go. I was constantly trying to get myself sick or having a fever. Because in the household I grew up, there was no such thing as I don't like school so I don't want to go so I want to stay home. Nothing of that. It's like, unless you have a fever or if you like vomit or something that could be a stomach bug, you're going to school.
Mount the monster and show me what you can do. Now's your chance.
So I kept like, at some point I waded through like ice water in the like beginning of the year to try and get myself to get sick so I didn't have to get to school. I didn't get sick. Sad. And many times I lied to my parents that on my way to school I threw up. So I'm probably sick so I can't go. I didn't throw up, but I lied a lot. And I guess I was so like shook and nervous that it sounded like I probably did something anyway. I don't think I really did much towards other students or anything. I remember one I bonked with a book on the head because he had bullied me during recess. Another one I, let's see, by the end of recess he had taken one of my books while I was on the way back. I think it was just the two of us in the schoolyard. I had no idea who that kid was. And so he ended up giving me my book back, like walking up to me and giving it back. And when I did get my book back, I kicked him in the stomach to the point where he doubled over because he lost his breath. And then I went inside.
Good job.
During many recesses, I ended up locking myself in one of the school bathrooms. We didn't have like one big room with several booths. It was like separate smaller rooms with a toilet and a wash basin in each. So privacy-ish. And when I didn't do that and was like in the classroom, several times we had like this group of 2 to 3 boys that would usually, I guess, quote-unquote wrestle me. As in, I mean, I guess I was a bit of a tomboy. And like with autism, I mean, it sounds weird to try and describe it to people, but I don't know if it's specifically autistic people, neurodivergent, that folder of stuff anyway. Likes body pressure on the body, kind of like, you know, weighted blankets and stuff. So like wrestling with people, I mean, was something I kind of like to do, except that it always ended up with me on the floor, and that was less nice. On the other hand, if it wasn't like all 3 of them, they couldn't get me down. So I was apparently a very strong, young, human female. But yeah, so I think the last amount of time I spent at that school was mostly locked in the bathrooms during the recess. Indeed, they had a 3 versus 1. I wasn't entirely aware of what went on, like, beyond the scenes, how to say, with the teachers and the parents and whatnot. But apparently my parents, or my mom anyway, I think Dad was also involved, kind of really struggled to try and get the school to do something about the bullying problem. Because obviously I felt incredibly bad. Nowadays, maybe something would have been done about it, but, I mean, small society on the coast, not a large population to begin with, not many alternatives. It was like late 90s, so the whole neurodivergency and all of that stuff, not much research done.
Not a bad find.
So not a lot of resources available, etc. And since I was it called high functional or something? Like, I could read, I could talk to people, I could write, etc. I wasn't drooling in a chair, eating my own snot kind of neurodivergence. There wasn't much distinction between the two back then. So in the end I ended up like in a, separate school for quote-unquote special kids. Which, I mean, it really helped a lot for the mental stress levels. Because instead of like... Oh yeah, I mean, the other kids thought I was a weirdo too, because I reacted differently to things done to me. Like, my panic reaction was to laugh. And you know, kids, ages like 7 to 10. But she's laughing, so that must mean she's having fun. Except it doesn't. I also had this phase where I imitated like animals. Again, I was young. Neurodivergent. I wasn't crazy. I just liked imitating creatures. So I would like, bull rush against people or towards people. Bullies. Not people I didn't have anything against, so only people I had something against because they had been bullying me. It's like rush at them with my head down and stuff. But like, I wasn't mean to anyone. I was just weird a bit. I also didn't follow any trends. So like, you know,
Thanks, buddy.
boy bands, collecting photographs of pop groups, whatever. I think, what they called.
It's going down.
Damn, what they called now again? Spice Girls. That was like one of the things, collecting photographs of the Spice Girls. I wasn't really into that. I was not. In the 90s I was listening to the Japanese soundtrack from Pokemon. That didn't fly with a lot of other kids.
Very helpful.
Like, nowadays it's much easier to be that kind of weird, because I was a weeb in a society where weeb was not the thing. I also didn't really get proper access to internet until I was like 14 or 16 or something, so I was a quote-unquote late bloomer there.
It's all over for you.
I guess we were a lower middle class income household, one could describe it. So like, we weren't we did have money for food, no problem there. We could get like decent Christmas gifts, etc. So wasn't like bad that we never got stuff. We also had what's it called, allowance, once a week. Oh yes, indeed. Granted, I wasn't really out on forums much.
Don't mind me.
It was like Guy Online around 20... What could it have been? Not 2014. Guy Online was like the first and kind of only place I really hang out with people after the... it was MSN. I think it was MSN. Chat groups or something.
Watch out! It's after you!
Wasn't until I was in my... around my 20s, I think, that I actually found people to talk to about things that I actually liked in real life. So like games, manga, anime. All that nerd stuff. Yeah, I didn't really have many games.
Too blunt.
And the ones I did have were single player, or they were local multiplayer. So the only people I had to play games with were like people nearby, which most usually was just my brother. Or until like my late teenage years, I had one person that I occasionally played games with, but we kind of played games in school. Again, it was like a special school, that one as well. So we had like a TV available to us, and I think he brought his PlayStation 2. Yeah, I think my generation there was mostly PlayStation 2, maybe GameCube, possibly the first Xbox, and online play was quite a novelty on console games back then. So it wasn't really no chance of meeting anyone online while playing games there. And even if
Sorry to keep you waiting.
it would have been available, unless there was like voice chat of some kind.
Much appreciated.
Ooh, that's a big Raytheon. Or a small Rathalos. Yeah. Considering where I live, we don't have high school, quote unquote. So I'm uncertain what ages people tend to be in that situation.
Good show.
Over here we have a school system like when you're 7 years you start. And let's see, 7, 8, 9, that's the first one. 10, 11, 12, that's the second one. 13, 14, 15 is the third one, I think.
Sorry, pal.
Yeah, 14 to 18 we don't have here, I don't think. 16, 17, 18, I think that's... Yes, so I think ours are separated into threes, mostly. Because usually when you start in 6th grade over here, you typically move to separate locales. And when you're in classes like years 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you usually use the same locales. I'm uncertain how to pronounce it. I'm gonna keep calling it locales.
Very helpful. Just stay on.
This is as far as you go.
But our, I think the, what's it called?
Thanks.
The last obligatory school years, I think, is when you're 15. After that, I think you can choose to go out of school or not. Or if it's first when you're 18 that you can decide to quit. But I think it's when you're 15. 15 you can like, I don't want to continue the education and go out and start looking for jobs or whatnot. I think. Then. Again, it's been like 15 years, I guess, since I was involved with any of that. And
Fix it.
school, for the most part, was an absolutely horrible, torturous time for me. So I haven't put a lot of like things to memory of like years and stuff. I mean, it might be 18 and I'm just remembering it wrong. Disclaimer, I might be wrong or misinformed. Also, since I switched schools and stuff and skipped a lot, I hard to keep track of things. Due to my learning disabilities and like other issues that affected that, I did do like at least one extra year when I was... I should have ended school at 18. I continued until I was 19. I keep wondering about the people that says that... like, I guess in interviews, on TV, etc., whatever, a lot of celebrities say that they had an awesome time in school and was like some of their best years of their lives. I didn't need to do one extra year, actually. I needed to, let's see, one there, and then 2 extra there, and then 1 extra there, so that's 4, and then 1 extra there and there, so 6 extra years in total. But I also was aiming for, the last 2, I was aiming for a master's. So first one was a bachelor's degree, so that was 1 extra year. And then it was supposed to be a master's degree, but stuff happened. I needed another extra year on that, so I didn't get a master's. I don't know what it might be called. It's like 1 year of studies instead of 2. Yeah, and like I have so many people telling me that I should be so proud for having like whatever it's called, the thing after the bachelor's degree, between bachelor and master. So people keep telling me that I should be so proud for having that I accomplished it. At the same time, I'm 30 plus, I have never had a proper job, I am balls deep in depression, I have no energy for anything, I can't work an actual real job, like 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. I'm always feeling guilty about not being able to do things, etc, 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 etc. So even if I have degrees, it's like, ooh, someone said on a paper that I can do this thing. I mean, it has meant nothing to me. I feel like the years I spent there were kind of wasted as well, because I have retained none of the information, like nothing of all the stuff I learned. So I guess, typical school. I mean, reading stays because you use it all the time. Math is like, you use it sometimes. The rest, don't really have much use for it, so the brain just goes like, we don't need this. Away it goes. But yeah, not having a great time. But hey, games are nice. Just look at how easily I can accomplish things. How many money I can make in so little amount of time. Yeah, that is definitively an advantage over here. Because the country pays you to go to higher educations. Well, I am 440k in debt, so... from study loans. Because while you get some money to continue studying, that money is not going to pay for apartment, food, all the materials you need, clothing, travel to and from school, etc. So, together with what you get for free, you can also take a loan. So, 10k each month, where I think 1 or 3k were like, this is what you get for studying more. And the remaining like 7 or 8 is stuff that you're supposed to be paying back after you got to work. Indeed! The thing though, since I don't have work, and due to, well, the few things that I'm subscribed to, or however to say, I don't need to pay back the loans yet. But if I start, like, if I do get a job and I make enough money to pay for like, what to call it? Not casual living, but like, not agreeable living either, but live and be able to pay to live in a place and also have some coin left over for food and stuff. Like enough money to pay the bills if I don't live in somewhere expensive. Then I'm supposed to start paying back, which doesn't seem like it's going to happen, because I've been on, what's it called? Social welfare, I think it's called. Oops. There it is. For 5 years, and it doesn't look like I'm getting out of there anytime soon. And if I am, definitively not to a workplace. Like, I could potentially work if it's something I have a burning interest in. Like, I mean, playing games, I can do that for many hours in a day. I've done this for 9 now. I can draw, like, at some point, say, if I really get into a good rhythm, into a good flow. I could probably draw for like 12 or 16 hours without issue. And the next day do about the same amount, no problem. Writing stories, I could probably do that a lot of the time. Like if I get back into a flow though. Have definitively had writer's block the past couple of years. You didn't miss anything. I've been doing this pretty much the entire time. I'm running the wrong direction again. Thought it flew here. But yeah, I am quote unquote I am horribly creative. But I am also horribly held back by my energy levels. Stop running on the wall. Yeah, that's also like the crux, or how to say. I can't force myself to do something like creative. I can't force myself to draw or write or anything like that. Because if I try and like I sit down and try to get started, whoops, oh well. It's like my brain has completely forgotten everything about how to do the thing. So like I can be a wordsmith in the best of times, but at the worst of times, I can barely put 2 sentences together. I can make decent drawings in a short amount of time if I'm like really inspired and motivated and have the flow and like all the puzzle pieces falls into place. That's like the best of times. But at the worst of times, I draw lines and circles and curves and they turn into nothing. Which is, because like, it really sucks because I know that I can draw good. But like, at that time I just can't. It's like a subconscious mental block, or however to say. And I can't like force myself to do better and reclaim all of the knowledge that I know that I should have from previous experience.
You did great.
Don't mind.
You were great too, Minotaur.
Which
How
really
about we
sucks.
celebrate with some dongo?
I've already made the arrangements. The message should be delivered by now.
Because yeah, I'm horribly creative, but more often than not, I can't get it out into a like physical shape. Like a story or a drawing. I mean, in games it's fairly easy to at least make houses and stuff, build pretty fortresses and cool places and stuff, such. Make a decent combination of the armor available in the game. But yeah, you can't really force creativity upon yourself. Or like, how to say? I mean like,
That was great. Looking forward to next time.
I guess I'm mostly speaking for myself. Because there are a lot of people that do it like as their job. And they hate it. But what they create still looks awesome. My perspective, I guess. Ish. Huh, that Ruffles didn't feel nearly as bad as the other things I've been fighting recently.